All right, after about maybe 8 hours away, we are back here. Atlantic Baseball Showcase action on this Saturday here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is High Button Sports here. Mark Moffat with you. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, we're getting ready for day 2 of action here at the Atlantic Baseball Showcase here at Mainland Common here in Halifax. Getting ready for our first of, once again, 4 games today like it was yesterday. The Nova Scotia U17 and the New Brunswick U17 are going to be in our first game here today. Of course, Nova Scotia U17 were part of 2 of our games of our coverage yesterday, and both of those were wins, so they're going to see if they can have a perfect preliminary round here of 3-0. Those victories were the 5-4 over the Newfoundland U17 and 2-1 over the PEI U17. So let's see if they can get a perfect preliminary round here, as they're going to take on New Brunswick here in mere moments. Today, I'd say, at least starting out, it's a lot better than it was yesterday morning. I mean, still overcast, but it's definitely clearer than it was yesterday morning. Of course, the sun was just very, very close to peeking through here. We might get that before the end of the weekend. We'll have to wait and see, as we're ready to get day 2 underway here. And a very interesting sort of dynamic with day 2 is we have preliminary round and playoff games on the same day here. Of course, that was needed because of the everything getting pumped back with the first day getting completely rained out. And we're going to get Max Jardine to get things started here, starting at second base for this New Brunswick team. And it's going to be John DeCoste starting on the mound here. And it's going to have Brad Howard as his battery mate to get things going here, as we're about to get the first pitch of this game. In there, first strike, 0-1 the count. Of course, this Nova Scotia team, still the defending Baseball Canada Cup champions from 2019. That achievement that they achieved there. Great achievement for baseball for Nova Scotia. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be outside. 1-1's the count. Of course, this Nova Scotia team getting some games in Nova Scotia senior baseball, because as we said yesterday, a 1-3 record through their first 4 games. They were to play 8 against those 4 teams in the senior league. That's going to be inside. 2-1. Jardine, step back in here. DeCoste ready to get that sign from Howitt. He gets it. Here it comes. That's going to be in there, first strike. 2-2. Looking set for another long day here, and we're certainly glad you're joining us here for this on your Saturday. Certainly do appreciate it as always here. It's going to be outside, full count. Jardine able to work this thing to a 3-2 here early on DeCoste, who's interesting enough batting as well. That's going to be popped there. Shallow left field. And that's going to be caught there for the out. 1 away. Jack Laws on that catch out there in left field for Nova Scotia, as we're going to get Tyler Stewart up to the plate now, the DH starting for this New Brunswick U17 team in this baseball game.
The designated hitter, number 19, Tyler Stewart.
Of course, this Atlantic Baseball Showcase designed as a replacement event for both the Baseball Canada Cup and the U22 Nationals. Of course, both canceled again this year, so good that these players have this tournament event here to have here for this season, as that one is going to be a ball, 1-0. Stewart digging back in there. That's going to be in there, strike, 1-1. Of course, action, as is going to be the case throughout the whole weekend, spread across both Mainland and Beasley Field in Dartmouth. That's going to be outside, 2-1. Interesting note with the fields, they had to add a third field there just for a couple games there, Conrad Field, once again due to the mess the weather caused with the scheduling and the pools on Thursday. In the dirt, Ball three, 3-1. Of course, speaking of the pools, that had to be reshuffled around here. Originally, it was going to be U17, U22 teams playing against each other, but then the decision was made to just have it just play within the age brackets here. When everything got jigged and jagged around, schedules, pools, you name it. In there for ball four, and there goes Stewart to first on the walk. As it looks like it is clearing up there out there as we are about to keep things going here with this one right here.
Number 12, Dimitri Shikako.
Chicago are going to take the plate here, starting at shortstop for this game. DeCoste delivers. In there for a strike 0-1 as taking a lead off first there was Stewart. Darren Doucette, the manager of this Nova Scotia team, and Corey Wood oppositing him for the New Brunswick team. And that's going to be ripped left, but ripped foul. That's a pretty good swing there, good contact, just drifted foul there. 0-2 is the count. DeCoste looks in there, gets the signal from Howitt there, his battery mate to start off this game. That's going to be high. Ball one, and that's going to allow Stewart to get to second. That's going to bring the count to 1-2 there as Stewart now on second. See what kind of lead he takes here off the bag. It's a significant lead off the bag here for Stewart. That's going to be outside. 2-2. DeCoste about to deliver the 2-2. That one is popped up there, and that is foul. That keeps the at-bat going here. Stewart with the lead off once again here. Swing and a miss there, and that's going to get the strikeout there. 2 away. Two away here in the top of the first here. And we're going to see Colin Beck going to get in there, starting in center field for this game. First pitch coming. It's going to be low. 1-0 the count. Stewart once again going to take the lead. Off second. It's going to be a strike in there. 1-1. Of course, an early start today, unlike yesterday, where it was a nice leisurely 1 o'clock start. Early start for today. That's in the dirt. 2-1. Of course, important to note that these are, of course, 7-inning games here for the Atlantic Baseball Showcase, and no extra innings, so that brings in the possibility of a tie. That's in there for a strike. 2-2. 1 strike away here from Nova Scotia to get out of this top of the first. Of course, Stewart still on second there. Stewart going to lead off second once again here. That's going to be strike 3 there. And that's going to do it for the top half of the first. Still 0-0. About to get the bottom of the first, underway here, of course, in that top of the first. New Brunswick. No runs, no hits. 1 left on, and 0 errors for Nova Scotia as we're getting ready for this bottom of the first here. It's going to be Ryan Avery to kick things off here for Nova Scotia. Here comes the first pitch. Outside ball 1 as Ryan Galbraith, the starting pitcher for New Brunswick in this game. That's going to be drifted, foul. 1-1 the count. See if Nova Scotia can keep the momentum going from the 2 wins yesterday. As of course, every team makes the playoffs here in the Atlantic Baseball Showcase, so of course very important seeding to be determined for that playoff round there for the 4 teams on the U17 side, as the strike is called there, 1 and 2, and the 4 teams on U17. Of course, it's going to be just a straight semifinals for the 4 U17 teams, as we're going to see this pitch. In there for a ball. 2 and 2. And for U22, top 2 teams get a bye the semifinals, and it'll be 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5 in the quarterfinals for the U22 side. And that one is kind of cut there to short. Here's the play to first, and it is in time there, 1 away. And we also like to wish happy birthday here today on this August 7th to Sidney Crosby. Love that man here and all that he's done here, turning 34 years old today. Happy birthday, Sid. Have a good one, man.
Number 3, Rory McDonald.
Rory McDonald to step into the box here, starting at third base for this game. In there, strike 1, 0-1. About to get the 0-1 here. That's going to be lined to second. Here's the play to first. In time, 2 away. Carter Higgins step into the box here, starting at second base for this game.
The second baseman, number 8, Carter Higgins.
Higgins about to step in here. Excuse me. That's going to be driven. And good catch there, leaping for it was Jardine, and that's going to do it here for the first inning, still 0-0. Nothing across in the bottom of first as we go to the top of the second here. It's going to be Isaac Sparrow to lead things off here in top two. Sparrow starting at catcher for this game.
Leading off the top of the second inning for Team New Brunswick.
And Sparrow's going to step in there.
Isaac Sparrow.
We'll see how we be able to do in this at-bat here as sign coming there for DeCoste. He throws it in. That's going to be swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1. One coming. That's in the dirt, 1-1. That's inside, 2-1. Of course, good 3-up, 3-down inning there for New Brunswick. Bottom one. Let's see what they can do here. Top two. High, 3-1. Comes the 3-1. That's foul back, full count. DeCoste will deliver this payoff pitch to Sparrow. That's in there, strike three, and Sparrow strikes out there, one away. One away here for Nova Scotia here in the top of the second inning.
The first baseman, number 29, Peyton Sanapass.
Peyton Sanapass to step into that box there for New Brunswick. Working with one out here. Cost delivers his first one. That's going to be outside, 1-0. Oh, 1-0 coming. That's going to be ripped there. Left field. And it's going to be foul. 1-1. It's a good solid contact there. Just was foul. And Santa Pa's going to step back in there. Santa Paz steps back in here. That's going to be outside. 2-1. Say it's a good crowd here considering it's just a little past 8:30 in the morning here. It's good crowds yesterday, and I expect that to be the same here today. Foul back. 2-2. Still locked in a scoreless game here. As back into the box goes Santa Paz. The Cost looks in, gets the sign, and here it comes. Pop fly, foul territory. They might have a play on it. No, they do not. That is foul. Santa Paz keeps his at bat going here. Back into the box now. Santa Paz ready. The Cost ready. Pitch coming. Into the dirt there. Full count. Santa Paz back into that box there. Cost looks at Howitt. Gives him the first sign. Second one goes here. And here's the 3-2. That's going to be grounded. First base here. Looks like DeCosta coming over to cover the bag, and he gets him. 2 away. Two gone here in the top of the second here. We'll see if Nova Scotia can match what New Brunswick did in the bottom one with the 3 up, 3 down here.
The right fielder, number 9, Waylon Matchett.
Waylon Matchett going to step in there, starting in right field for this game. First pitch coming. In there, strike. 0-1. Matchett back into the batter's box there. 0-1 coming. And that one's going to be a ball. 1-1. As we get reset here with the 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there. Strike 2, 1-2. One strikeout out here for Nova Scotia from getting out of this top of the second. Cost gets that sign. Here comes. That's going to be foul back. This at-bat keeps on going here for Matchett. 1-2. Much clearer than it was this time yesterday. You can see the apartment buildings off in the distance. And strike 3, and that's going to do it there for this top of the second. Still 0-0. Nothing across in the top of the second. Let's move on to the bottom second now. Brad Howitt to lead things off here in bottom 2.
The catcher, number 27, Brad Howitt.
Howitt to give it a swing here. Top second. Bottom second, excuse me, as that's going to be in there for a strike. 0-1. Galbraith still out there for New Brunswick. That's going to be line there to short. Oh, barehand play doesn't come, and Howitt gets to first. Leadoff man gets on there for Nova Scotia here, bottom 2.
The pitcher, number 20, John DeCoste.
Now, starting pitcher DeCoste going to step in here. Very interesting. It's the battery mate's currently in there, of course. Howitt, the catcher, starting catcher on first, and of course, the starting pitcher at the plate for Nova Scotia. 1-0 the count. Howitt leads off first. That's going to get drifted. Foul there. And we about to get the one here for the next one here is we're going to see Howitt me off first. He's going to get checked at first there, and he is safe. Howitt still on there. Still no one gone here in the bottom of the second. And Galbraith delivers once again here. That's going to be line there to shortstop. They could get two, or no, they can't two. They just have to go to first for one, and they do get it. One away. So that's going to send the Howitt there to second there. One out here in the bottom of the second, as Travis Feltmate makes his way back up to the dish, starting at first base for this game. Howitt now on second. Off the ground out we just saw for the first out of bottom 2. That's in there for the ball inside. 1-0. Feltmate digs back in. Good size leadoff second there for Howitt. And that's ripped down there to short. Play goes to first. And it's going to be passed by, and that's going to allow the score there. And that allows Feltmate to get to second. And the run is scored. 1-0 in Nova Scotia. Jack Law is about to step in here, starting in left field for this game. Law did some pitching yesterday. Now he's going to step in here into the box against Galbraith. Feltmate leads off second. It's going to be in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That one's going to be just nicked foul, 0-2. Law's down 0-2 here. Feltmate leads off second. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be inside, 1-2. 1-2 is in. And that's going to be in the dirt. 2-2. Must say it's nice to see everyone so lively and awake here early in the morning. We didn't get much sleep last night here, so that's nice to see. We're doing what we can here with, at least with our situation when it comes to rest. That's going to be wide, full count. And Law steps in there for the full count. Galbraith to deliver the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a walk, and that sends him to first. It's going to be 2 men on for Nova Scotia. Matt McKenzie to step in. Had a complete game yesterday in the second game of that day for this team versus PEI. Now he steps into the box here, starting in right field for this game. Felt made off second, and there's Laws leading off first. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. So walking the distance there, the trails, of course, on this overcast Saturday. Check back at second there. Here's the pitch. And that's just, once again, just nicked, tipped, dinked foul, 0-2. Still runners, first and second here for Nova Scotia, as McKenzie about to step back in here. Looks like he's just getting some last-minute words here before he steps back in. Felt made off second. Laws off of first. That's going to be a strike 3, and there goes McKenzie. 2 away. That brings Nolan Cheeseman up to the plate here, starting in center field for this game, number 11.
The center fielder, number 11, Nolan Cheeseman.
Cheeseman to step in here. As it looks like, are we seeing this? I see patches of sunlight come down the field, so we've been waiting for that, and we get to see our first one. And that's nicked foul, 0-1. And just like that, it's there for 5 seconds and it disappeared. We're being teased here, I tell you, with this weather. Absolutely teased, as Cheeseman about to step back into the box here. 0-1 is the count. Oh, it's appeared once again there, so maybe he'll be there for a little bit more than 5 seconds, as here comes the 0-1. And that's lipped foul to the right, 0-2. One pitch away here for New Brunswick for getting out of this second inning here and getting out of a sort of a jam as 2 runners on, first and second. I don't know if I call it a whole jam because I'd consider that to either be bases loaded or guys on second and third, but it is runners on first and second for Nova Scotia. Felt made off of second. Laws off of first. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be wide, 1-2. Oh, Gale for there. One and two the count now on Cheeseman. That's going to be lined right back to Galbraith. He can still make the play at first from his knees. Did he get him? Yes, he did. Good play from the knees there, and that's going to do it here for the second. 1-0 Nova Scotia. Back here for the top of the third as we're going to keep this thing going here. The line there officially was, of course, the 1 run on the no hits, 2 left on, and 2 New Brunswick errors. It's going to be Jake Bennett to lead things off here in the top of the third, starting in left field for this game.
Left fielder number 10, Jack Bennett.
Jack Bennett there, excuse me, as here's the first pitch. That's going to be inside. 1-0, as it's still going to be DeCoste on the mound there for the Nova Scotia, as 1-0 is the count. Strike one, 1-1. Bennett steps back in here. Strike 2 in there, 1-2. If I hit that correctly outside, someone just got a autograph there, and they're very happy about that. Of course, that makes us feel good up here. These players taking the time for the fans here. And that's going to be popped up there to third. It's going to be taken there, 1 away.
Third baseman number 1, Julien Bourgeois.
Julien Bourgeois to step in here for the, he's in the 9 hole starting at third base for this game, as we're going to get the first pitch here. And that's going to be inside ball 1-0 the count. Just to finish my point from earlier, last night as the games were ending, after the Mets had played their late game there, of course, able to get the victory there, some young fans were saying, good job, and they were saying thank you. So once again, that makes us feel really nice that players took the time for those kids there, as that's going to be a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be line left, but line foul. 1-2 the count. Oh, just an extra ball there being collected. Might have been a mound visit there for a second, but it was not. 1-2 coming. That's going to be laced. Foul. One, two coming. And that's going to be driven. Center field in there. Base hit, and that's going to send that man to first and put him on first. Back up to the top of the order here for New Brunswick, and Max Jardine to step up to the dish. Unable to get the bases first time up. Let's see if he can change that here. As Jardine about to step back into the box here. Oh, it looks like just want a clean ball here to keep things going here. Might be some moisture on it, of course, because of the rain and the mist yesterday here. Jardine steps back in here to get this at-bat going here as Bourgeois leads off of first base. And that's going to be high, 1-0. Smells something. Smells like something's cooking over there at the canteen area. I heard there were going to be breakfast sandwiches. I already had my breakfast, so for those that have not, there's that option for them. Time is called. Try to called that. It's either Might have been either Jardine or DeCoste. Just need an extra moment here, but looks like we're good here as. And Bourgeois going to check that first there and safe. Back into the box here. There's the lead off first. Pitch is coming. In there for a strike. Oh, 1-2 is the count. As Jardine digging back in there. And that's going to be Lace there. Right field. Might have a play for it. And they do. Or actually, I thought they... yes, they did. And the catcher's mate just had to run back there after the catcher's mate did not get doubled off, and he didn't. 2 away. Tyler Stewart to make his way back up for the New Brunswick. He walked his last time up.
A reminder, fans, there are delicious breakfast sandwiches available in the canteen right now.
And we just got confirmation here from the press box about the aforementioned breakfast sandwiches. And we just heard that. It was perfect timing for that announcement there, so that is very, very nice. Here's Stewart to step back up to the dish here, of course, starting as the DH in this game for New Brunswick. We're going to see what he's able to do with this one. So he digs in there, lead off of first. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 1-0. Bourgeois off the bag. Here comes the pitch. Not before he gets checked at first. And he is safe. We saw several instances yesterday how the runners at first, it seemed that the pitcher would not let them out of their sight under any circumstances. And perhaps that's coming there for DeCoste on Bourgeois there. Here comes the pitch there, and that's going to be high, 2-0. Two-way here still in the top of the third inning. Runner on first. And that's going to be low. 3-0 the count. Good hitter's count here for Stewart as he continues work here. Just looking in here. I think I heard someone in New Brunswick said Stewart has a green light here. I don't know if they're just saying that or if it's true. Let's find out. And he's going to take that one for the 4-pitch walk. That's going to put runners on first and second here. See what's going to happen with this one here as we continue on at Mainland Common here, of course. How about sports? Mark Moffat here with you. Thank you for tuning as always. Chicago back in there for the New Brunswick. Struck out his last at-bat. Let's see if he can change that here. Here comes the first pitch. He's able to get contact on that. Into right field. Goes in the right. Looks like matter of play at the plate. Here it comes. And we don't get the play at the plate there. New Brunswick gets around. Put that one on the board. 1-1.
You say that, guys here.
We have a 1-1 game here as we're going to get Colin Betty back in there for his second hit. Colin Betts for this hit here as it's going to be starting in center field for this game. Had a strikeout his last at bat. Strike one, 0-1. Brunswick still with their runners on. Actually, runners on first, second, but it's a different combination there.
Oh yeah, we need our own router for that. That's at the house.
And now here comes the
I can see
D01. Strike called.
jump off our own router.
0-2. Brunswick, Nova Scotia one pitch away here from getting out of this top of the third. And
What are they trying to do?
both runners leading off here from second and from first. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. That's going to be taken for a ball. 1-2.
Okay, no worries.
And DeCoste looking back in here.
It didn't work.
And we're about to see
Sounds good. I'll see
the 1-2. Oh, not before time is called here.
driver dropped off.
Perhaps somebody needing one more moment here to get things crossed back here as we are 1-2 count. And here's the 1-2. That one's going to be drilled up to second here. Play to first in time, and that's going to do it here for the top of second. Now 1-1 game.
For New Brunswick in the top of the third inning, they scored 1 run on 2 hits. There were no Nova Scotia errors and 2 runners left on. A reminder, once again, please don't forget to visit our canteen where the friendly staffers are just waiting to serve you. Nothing like a burger or a hot dog at the ballpark.
Yes, but maybe not at 9:16 in the morning. Bottom third, yep. Back to get things going here. Bottom of the third as the line in that top of the third here. Of course, the 1 run from Brunswick. 2 hits, 2 left on, no NS errors. And now we're back to the top of the order to lead off the bottom of the third. Here comes Ryan Avery back to the plate. Unable to reach his first time up. See if he can change that here now as we're just about to get underway here in the bottom of the third. High, 1-0. Avery steps back in here. Here's the 1-0. That's away. 2-0. About to get the 2-0 pitch. That's going to make it a 3-0 count. Good hitters count here for Avery at the 3-0. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk here and send Avery to first on the walk. Ron McDonald to step back into the dish here. Unable to reach his first time. See if that changes here. Just getting some words here before he steps in. Of course, still in a tie game here.
The third baseman, number
McDonald now steps in
McDonald.
as he's going to have Avery on first as he leads off. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Low, 2-0. Avery leads off first. That's high, 3-0. Count now. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike. 3-1. Avery leads off first. 3-1 the count. There it is. Strike 2. Steal attempt to second. And it's successful as Avery gets to second. It's going to be a full count here on Rory McDonald, but now Avery to second. That's going to be popped high. Might have a play on it. No, they do not. That is foul. That's right off the roof here of where we are. That's going to keep the count full and keep McDonald's back going here. That one is taken there. And that one's, oh, the throw goes. That's going to be the walk for McDonald. Oh, yeah, well, it was the walk here, so he's got to get back here as McDonald going to take first off the walk. And Avery going to have to go back to second there off the walk there, and as they're going to have runners on first and second for Nova Scotia. Still none away. As we're about to see Higgins about to step in, but not before the New Brunswick infield has a meeting here. Just to talk things through. All right, infield meeting there is done. And we're about to get things back going here, still in the bottom of the third. And now, Avery's going to be on second. McDonald on first, and here comes Higgins up now.
The second baseman.
Of course, runners on first and second here, with nobody gone here in the bottom of the third. And they're both going double steal attempt, and they do get the double steal. Now it's going to be runners on second and third now. Avery to third, and McDonald to second. 0-1 is the count off the strike there. 1-1 now. And now that one's going to be drilled. Left field, and it's in there. One's going to come around. They're going to try for two. But it looks like that man's held off there at third. McDonald's held off there, but Avery does get around here. And that's going to make it 2-1. Runners on the corners now for Nova Scotia. McDonald on third. Higgins on first as Howitt steps back in. Strike one, 0-1. Higgins off of first. And there goes McDonald off of third. Check to third. Not often you see that, and McDonald safe at third. Oh, and 1's the count. One and one now. One and one the count now. Both runners leading off here. Here's the pitch. And Ugly fouled straight back. That's going to make it 1-2 now. Here's the pitch there. That's going to be a strike in there. And there goes Howitt, 2-1 away. But amongst that, Higgins was able to get the second, so runners on second and third now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 20, John DeCoste.
Now we hear it's John DeCoste now coming back up here as we get that official word. Outside 1-0. McDonald off of third. Carter off second as that's foul back. 1-1. That's going to be foul back there. 1-2. Coach steps back in here. Galbraith's going to deliver. That's going to be back up to Galbraith. He has to get the play at home there, and there you go. 2 away. DeCoste reaches on the fielder's choice there, but McDonald's going to be out trying to get to home. 2 away. That's going to bring Feltmate back up to the plate. Reach base his first at-bat. Runners on the corners now as we have, once again, is Higgins on third and DeCoste on first.
17, Travis Feltmate.
See what Feltmate can do with this one here. That one is lined in there. Center field. Sliding catch can't be made. 1 run's going to come in. And it's going to stay that way. As that's going to make it 3-1. Jack Laws to step up to the plate here once again.
Number 9, Jack Laws.
He walked his last time up. That's going to be a strike. 0-1's the count. And that's one patch going to be outside there, 1-1. As Gilbert looks like he took a full fall there to get that one in there. But he is back up there and ready to keep on going. Runners leading off. That one's drilled there. To second, that's going to do it there for the third inning as it's 3-1 Nova Scotia. About to get the top of the fourth starting, and we got a new pitcher in for Nova Scotia. Cole Miller is on the mound, as the line there was, of course, for Nova Scotia there in that last one. The 2 runs on the 1 hit, 2 left on, 1 New Brunswick error. Now leading off the top of the fourth here, Sparrow leads off. Cole's first pitch. It's going to be hit, center field, and that's caught. 1 pitch, 1 out. She's been making the routine play there. Is 1 away here. Sanapas to step back in here, unable to reach base. His first at bat. Let's see if he can change it around here, as that's going to be a strike. 0-1. Sanapas steps back in there. 0-1 the count, and here comes the 0-1 from Cole Miller. Foul back. 0-2. Sanapas finds himself in a hole here. That one's going to be ripped. Foul. Keeps the at-bat going here, does Senapaz. I don't know what that was. Perhaps speaker just going in and out there. Has about to get the next 0-2 here from Miller. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there, strike 3, and there goes Senapaz down 2 away. We're going to match it to make his way back up here for the New Brunswick. Struck out his last time up.
The right fielder, number 9, Waylon Matchett.
We'll see how Miller can do here against Matchett. Here's his first pitch to him. Ball 1, 1-0. And the 1-0 about to be delivered by Cole Miller. That's going to be inside, 1-1. Or excuse me, both balls 2-0 the count, excuse me. Two-0 in. That's going to hit him, and he's going to take the base there. Was Matchett, and he gets on. That's going to bring Bennett back up to the plate. As he's going to have something to... As he's going to have Matchett on first here. Let's see what he can... See what Bennett can do with it, as he's going to step back into that batter's box there. And Matchett leads off first. Ball. 1-0. Bennett steps back in. It's just getting a good grip there on that bat as Matchett going to lead off first. Low, 2-0. Two away here in the top of the fourth. That's going to be 3-0 now. Good hitting count here for Bennett, as Matchett still at first. There's a 3-0. That one's going to be a 4-pitch walk there. I don't know if they were giving Matchett instructions there. They were telling him to take one more step off, or they were just saying that, but he's going to go to second there off the walk to Bennett. That's going to bring Bourgeois back up to the plate here. He got on bases last time, and he scored. And short infield meeting here among the Nova Scotia infield, as got runners on first and second here. Like to remind you all to follow us on all of our socials, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Certainly would appreciate it. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you look down the video here, just flutter the cursor over the bottom right-hand corner logo, and you'll get to subscribe right there. So that's how you subscribe, and please do so. We certainly would appreciate it.
The second baseman, correction, the third baseman, number 1,
And
Julian Bourgeois.
Bourgeois to step in here. Working with runners on first and second here. There's going to be a strike one there, 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 coming. And there's strike 2, 0-2 now. One strike away here, Nova Scotia, from getting out of this mini jam here with the runners on first and second. Matchett coming off second, and there's Bennett coming off first. That's going to be fouled away as this at-bat keeps on going for Julien Bourgeois. Might think with 2 outs and 2 strikes, both of Matchett and Bennett are going to be going here, you would think. That one's ball 3, and oh, that was a good block there by him. A good block made there as Howitt potentially keeps the 2 base runners from advancing up a bag. 1-2 the count now. Matchett off second and Bennett off first. That's going to be ball. 2-2. Two pitch coming. That's going to be driven to third there and should be the easy force at third. And there you go. That's going to do it here. And keep it 3-1 Nova Scotia. Halfway home here as we're about to start the bottom of the fourth. Cooper Jones now going to be pitching here, replacing Galbraith, who ends with the official count of 47 pitches, as that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for Nova Scotia, right fielder number 2, Tyler Croteau.
And Tyler Croteau now into the game here for Nova Scotia. Going to take the 9-hole in the batting order. That's going to be hit there to second. It's played off the hop, and the play to first is in time, 1 away. By the way, the line in that last half inning there is the no runs, no hits, 2 left on, no NS errors. Cheeseman to step back into this here. Looking to get on base for the first time in this game. Swing and a miss there, strike one, 0-1. And that's going to be foul back. And 0-2. Swing and a miss there. Strike three. There goes Cheeseman, 2 away. Back to the top of the order now for Nova Scotia, and Ryan Avery to step back up. Had to walk his last at-bat.
The shortstop, number 12, Ryan Avery.
And now, there's a play to a second, and that's going to do it there. That's going to be the 3-up, 3-down inning there, and still 3-1 Nova Scotia. Nothing across in the bottom of the fourth as we're about to get started with the top of the fifth. And back to the top of the order for New Brunswick to kick off the top of the fifth as Jardine about to step into the box here for New Brunswick. Been unable to reach base in his first two at-bats. Let's see if he can change that right here.
Second baseman, number 27,
Excuse me, Max Jardine. As Miller still in there pitching for Nova Scotia. Strike, 0-1. One coming. And there's going to be a ball, 1-1. Strike, 1-2. One and two about to be delivered from Miller. That's grounded right back to Miller. He's going to have the easy play to first. One away. Stewart to step back in here. Has 2 walks thus far.
Number 19, Tyler Stewart.
That's high, ball 1, 1-0. Stewart digs back in here on the 1-0 count, and here comes the pitch from Miller. That's popped high. See if they might get a play on it. And they cannot. That's foul. Howard tried for it there, but just over the fence there, and brings the count to 1-1. The 1-1 coming from Miller to Stewart. That's going to be a strike. 1-2 the count. All right. Miller set up, gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. That is roped foul and keeps the sap back going for Stewart. Here comes the 1-2. Drilled. Second base. Play to first is going to be in time there. 2 away. Two gone here in the top of the 5th inning. As we set back in here for the, as we set up for the 3 spot in the other, and Chicago up there once again. Has struck out and has also reached base in his first 2 at-bats. See who can do with number 3. That's a ball there, 1-0. Oh, 1-0 coming from Miller. Outside 2-0. Miller going to get that sign there from Hout, but not before time is called here. As we get back into this thing here. Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a miss there. 2-1. In the dirt there, that's going to make it a 3-1 count. Miller falling behind in the count here. And it's about to deliver the 3-1. That's going to be high, and that's going to be the walk there and put that man on first. Looks like I have a meeting here of the Nova Scotia infield once again here before we get back on with this one. It looks like Cole Miller's going to come out of the game here, and that's going to do it for his pitching for this one. And it looks like we're going to see, Tracy's going to come in here for Nova Scotia to pitch. Looks like it's going to be Bonilla coming in here, by the looks of it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just wait for the meeting to end there. And Benito Bonilla to take the mound, excuse me, for Nova Scotia in relief here, as he is to take the plate. As we keep on going here, as Bonilla just gets his warm-up in before getting his pitching started for this game. Of course, the 2-run lead for Nova Scotia here as we are in the midst of the top of the 5th inning, of course. The 7-inning max games here at the Showcase, Atlantic Baseball Showcase. Of course, you're watching this on High Button Sports. This has been Mark Moff with you. Thank you very much for tuning in throughout the weekend so far. Been a great weekend of baseball so far, and that will certainly continue throughout the entirety of this event here. Hope you keep tuned in right here with us. Definitely is getting a lot clearer out there. We did see some patches of sun earlier, but definitely peeking through those clouds, I'd say, on another overcast day here. And it looks like Bonilla is close to finishing his warm-up. He looks like he's going to throw his last few warm-up pitches in here and get his pitching started with this one with 2 out in the top of the 5th.
Now pitching for Nova Scotia.
Calling Betts to get back in here for the
Now batting from the
in the 4 spot here for him.
Colin Betts.
Looking to get on base for the first time in this one. As Bonilla looks in here to Howitt. Gets the sign we're about to see his first pitch. And he hits the man. He's going to take first base there. And put runners on first and second here. Sparrow to come up now. And here comes Isaac Sparrow, looking to reach base for the first time in this game.
The catcher, number 15.
2 outs here, but there are runners on first and second. Bonilla looks in here, gets the sign, and here comes his second pitch. That's going to be hit there, left center. And is the catch made on the run? Yes, it is. And that's going to do it here. Top of the 5th and still 3-1, Nova Scotia. Great catch there. About ready for the bottom of the fifth here, as in the top of the fifth there was for New Brunswick. No runs, no hits. 2 left on, no Nova Scotia errors. That's in there for ball 1 to Roy McDonald, who we're at the 2 hole here to kick things off for Nova Scotia here at the bottom of the fifth. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. That's going to be ball, 2-1. That's going to be foul back, 2-2. Looks like it's Jones still out there pitching for New Brunswick. That one is ripped. Right field. And it drops. That's going to be the base hit there and put Roy McDonald on first off the hit. Carter Higgins to come back onto the plate here for Nova Scotia. Scored a run his last time through. And he's going to be working here with Roy McDonald on first base.
The second baseman, number 8, Carter Higgins.
That's going to be a ball pitch out there. Oh, it looked like you're going to try for the steal ball, but the throw is botched, and that's going to allow McDonald to get the second. What's the count? 1-0 is the count there off the ball. Looked like there might have been a pitch out there to get the man stealing second. And 1-0 pitch coming. 2-0 now. Higgins settles back in. Here's the pitch. Strike. 2-1. Two one coming. Swing and a miss strike. 2-2. One pitch away here, New Brunswick, from getting out of the fifth inning here. As the man on second there, McDonald, he's going to lead off. That's going to be popped up and foul. Keeps the at-bat going here for Higgins. Two and two the count here, and the sun has broken through, finally. Wow, what a sight that is. That's going to be ripped foul to the left. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can see the shadows up there. Yep, the sun has come out. Finally. Yeah, took us a day and a half to get here, but look at that. Pitch coming. Well, not before he checks that man back on second. He quickly scampers back, does McDonald. Still working a 2-2 count here. 2 away, bottom of the fifth. As Higgins steps back in. Swing and miss there, strike three. That's going to do it here for the fifth, and still 3-1. Nova Scotia. Oh, I thought it was the... Sorry there, I thought it was... That's going to be the first out there, the one there. That's going to be a strikeout there for Higgins. Howitt to step in now. He scored a run his last time out. 1-0. McDonald the lead off second. Swing and a miss there. Strike. 1-1. There goes McDonald scampering back to second there. That's going to be fouled off there, 1-2. Looks like those clouds are starting to go away now. Starting to really clear up out there, as that's going to be McDonald leading off second. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. That man, Howitt, strikes out. 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 7, Benito Bonilla.
Bonilla to get his first at-bat here, of course, came in as the pitcher earlier, and he's going to slot in the 5-hole. That's going to be a ball and go behind him, and that's going to allow Roy McDonald to get to third. Here's the 1-0. High, 2-0. Low, 2-1. That's going to pass ball, and that's going to give the runner a chance to score McDonald, and he gets there. 3-0 the count, but now put another one across for Nova Scotia. 4-1. Here's the 3-0. That's going to be drilled by Bonilla. Left field, and that's going to fall in there. This could be 2 here. This could be 2. There goes Bonilla around first. Trying to get the second. He's going to get the stop sign at second base. Double for Bonilla. Getting it done on both sides here. Or just coming in for pitch and just getting that double. Feltmate back up to the plate now. Able to get on base. His first time up there.
First baseman, number 17, Travis Feltmate.
Feltmate to step in now. Bonilla leads off second. And gets checked at second, and he quickly gets back. As we're about to see the first pitch of this at-bat to Feltmate. High, 1-0.
Go outside and get the router. So you guys, you know how to do it.
1-0 the count here. Make it 2-0 on the count. As looks like we're just going to have a quick little meeting here among the current New Brunswick battery to try and see if they can get things squared away here. Nicely brushed plate. Of course, that is very important here. Still 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Still the 3-1 lead for 3-run lead, excuse me, for Nova Scotia. Still the runner on second there in Bonilla. That's going to be drilled there to short. Play to first. And that is in time for the out there. And that's going to do it here for the 5th inning. And still a 4-1 lead for Nova Scotia. Go get started with the top of the 6th. So one just the quick line there in the bottom of the 5th. It was runs, 2 hits, 1 left on, 1. Or excuse me, as we just get this first pitch here from Bonilla. Strike 0-1.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for New
Yes.
Brunswick.
No runs, no hits, 2 left on, no Nova Scotia errors. Connor Shea Screen into the game here. As that's going to be 1-1 on the count. Shea Screen going to be taking Santa Paz's place in the batting order. Two and 1 the count now. That's 2-2 the count now. That one's just, that's a little dribbler there. Bonilla's going to catch it down, go for the play at first, but he's not going to get there in time as he's going to get on base there.
The right fielder, number 9, Waylon Matchett.
With a match here to step back into the box. Sit by a pitch last time. Shea Screen leads off first there. Ball's taken, 1-0. High. 2-0. That's slow there. Well, they're going to try and get the man at second. They're trying to steal. But they cannot, and he's going to get there. And time is called here. Quick talk between Bonilla and Howitt. Match going to step back in here, still with Chase Green on second base. Pitch in. Low, and that's going to be the walk there to send that man to first.
A reminder, the canteen is open.
Do I have coffee?
About to keep things going here in the top of the sixth. And it looks like we're going to see
Left fielder number 7, Alex Rushton.
Alex Rushton to get his first at-bat here in this one. Strike. 0-1 the count. Two runners on for New Brunswick as that one's fouled off. 0-2. Match it at first and Chase Green on second. Both runners leading off. 0-2 the count here. Comes the pitch from Bonilla. That's low. 1-2. That one's going to go by him. It's going to be ball 2, and both runners advance. That's going to send Chase Green to third and match it to second. Full count now as it's going to come up here for Bonilla. That's going to, well, at least I thought it was, and sends it back in. Looks like it's 3-2 now. That one's sent. Right field. That's in there. That's going to score 1. And it's going to be that way for now there as put another one on the board for New Brunswick. 4-2.
Third baseman.
Bourgeois steps back in,
Julian Bourgeois.
but not before. We're going to have infield's going to meet once again here. And that's going to do it for Bonilla pitching this one. Looks like it is going to be Nick Gage to take over pitching in this one, if I'm not mistaken. And he's going to be Nick Gage taking over pitching for Nova Scotia.
Now pitching for Nova Scotia, number 6, Nick Gage.
And we just get the official word here that it is what we just saw, Nick Gage coming into pitch here for Nova Scotia. As we're still nobody gone here in the top of the 6th, and Nova Scotia still with the 2-run lead. Back to it now here in the top of the 6th as Bourgeois takes the plate. As Nick Gage about to get pitching underway, his pitching I should say underway for this one. Top of the 6th. In there, strike, 0-1. That's going to be swung on to left. It's foul and out of play. 0-2 the count. That's just grounded softly back to Gage. He's just going to go to first and get the out, one away. Back to the top of the order here for New Brunswick, and Jardine back up to the plate. Trying to reach base for the first time in this game.
The second baseman, number 27, Max Jardine.
That's going to be foul ball in there, 0-1. Still runners on. The runners are on second and third there as it's the 0-1 count. Pitch comes in. It's going to be inside. 1-1. Matched on third and Rushton on second. Here's the 1-1. Low, 2-1 now. Two one coming. And that's ripped there. Right field, and that's going to drop in there. That's going to bring in one. I get this thing to within one here. 4-3, and there might be more as that runner's going to go to third. And runner's going to be at the corners here. One out, and now it's 4-3. Stewart come back up to the plate. Rushed on third. Jardine on first. And Stewart to take the plate once again here. Low, all one. 1-0. That's going to be outside. 2-0. Rushton leading off third. And there's Jardine leading off first. In there, strike. 2-1. Rushton off third. Jardine off first. That's drilled in there, and that's in there. Left field, base hit. There comes one. And it's going to be that way for now, so this one's tied right now, 4-4. Runners on first and second now. One out gone, still top of the sixth as we're now in a tie game here. And we see. Kakko come up to the plate here once again. Got runners on first and second. Strike. 0-1. Jardine off second. Stewart off first. Ball. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Strike. 2. Two and two now. Jardine off second. Stewart off first. Comes the pitch. And that one's going to be fouled off there. And keep this bat back going here for Kakko, excuse me. Strike 3, and he's going to get him there. He strikes out. 2 down.
center fielder, number 25, Colin Betts.
Colin Betts to get back up there was hit by a pitch last time out. And now it's going to come up here with Jardine on second and Stewart on first still. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Wide 1-0. That's foul tipped off there. 1-1. And it looks like Lane George, who's now catching back there, is just down for a moment. Looks like George is good to continue here as we pick this thing back up here. 1-1 count. 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Gage giving it a few pitches there to make sure everything's good there. Looks like it is. And now you can see Betts step back in there. Working on a 1-1 count here. So we get back into this thing. Jardine on second. Stewart on first. That one's blocked down there. 2-1. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. 2-2. It's wide there. Full count. I think both the runners are going to be. I think both the runners are going to be going here as it's a full count and 2 outs. And there they go. But it's going to be a strike 3, and they're going to get out of this thing here, Nova Scotia, and and still tied 4-4. About to get started with the bottom of the sixth of this one here, just to go over the line from the last one for New Brunswick there in the top of the sixth. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 left on, 1 Nova Scotia error. Now but it gets started with the bottom of the sixth.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth inning for Nova Scotia. Number 15, Zach Jenkins.
Zach Jenkins coming into the batting circle for the batter's box, for the first time. 0-1 off the strike one. Next one coming. That's going to be grounded back there, and we're going to get the easy play, the first one away.
The right fielder, number 2.
But to get things back going here, Croteau steps back in there. Lays down a bunt. That bunt is foul. 0-1. Won the count there off the bunt foul. Still in the tie game. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2, 0-2. It's going to be a ball there. 1-2. Next one coming. Strike 3 there, and that's going to strike out Croteau as we are 2 away now. That's going to bring Cheeseman back up to the dish. Going to reach base for the first time in this game.
Center fielder, number 11, Nolan Cheeseman.
Cheeseman back up here as he begins here. That's going to be ripped foul to the right, 0-1. Hop tie there. That's going to be away and foul, 0-2. Good contact both times there, but foul. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be 1-2 now off the ball. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be, just got it bat on that. It goes to second. The play there is going to be in time. That's going to do it for the 6th. We're going to the 7th. Still all tied up. Nothing across in the top of the 6th as we move on here, or bottom of the 6th, excuse me, as we move on to the top of the 7th. Nothing across there in the bottom of the 6th. Gage still out there on the mound for Nova Scotia. And we're about to get things going here in the top of the 7th. In their first strike, 0-1.
Leading off for New Brunswick in the top of the 7th, number 5, Alex Maloney.
Alex Maloney slotting in the game into the 5 hole. And swings at that one. Strike 2. Comes the 0-2. Swing and miss it. Strike 3, and that's going to send Maloney down, 1 away. That's going to bring Shays Green back up to the dish for his second at-bat. Of course, came in earlier.
First baseman number 20, Connor Shakespeare.
Shays Green to take the plate. Here comes the first one from Gage. Inside, 1-0. Gage. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Gage in there, and that's going to be a ball there. Low and away. Ball 3. Shays Green digs back in. Here comes from Gage. It's 2 in there. Full count. Time is called here. As the current battery here of Gage and George. Gonna get this one in here. Off the full count. That's gonna be high, ball 4, and that's gonna send Shays Green to first on the walk. Wayla Matchett back up here to the plate. He walked his last time up and ended up scoring. Of course, we're still in the tie game here.
The right fielder, number 9, Waylon Matchett.
Check to first on Shays Green, and he's safe. First pitch coming to Matchett. Check again here, and he's safe. Time is called here. Outside 1-0. Comes the 1-0. That's going to be popped up and fouled back. 1-1. Shea Screen leading off first. Check at first. Safe. That's going to be roped into left center, and that's in there. That's in there. And that's going to be the single there for Matchett, and put the runners on first and second. Rushton to make his way back up to the plate. Second at bat for him. Came all the way around his last time up. And looks like this might be it for Gage on the mound. And it is. Gage done for this game on pitching. Looks like it might be Cheeseman coming into pitch here for Nova Scotia, as we are one gone here in the top of the seventh. And it will be him.
Now pitching for Nova Scotia, number 11.
We get the
Nolan Cheeseman.
We get Cheeseman. Get the official confirmation he is coming in to pitch here. Rushton steps in here. Breeze coming across the mainland common now. Really the first win we've gotten all day here as Rushton steps up. It's going to be low, 1-0. Shays Green on second. Matchett on first. Strike one. 1-1. That's going to be the ball there. 2-1 now. Strike, 2-2. Still Shea Green on second and still match it on first. Both runners lead off. Here comes the 2-2. That's going to be popped, foul, and Rushton's at bat just keeps on going here. Still 2-2 the count. Two coming once again. That's going to be fouled off again, and Rushton Bent just keeps on going there. Has Matchett and Shea Green got to retreat back. Two coming for the third time. That's going to be a ball now, full count. That one's going to be drilled to short. Play it for... Actually, we're going to get the chance runner. We're going to see a play at the plate. It's going to be close. Did he get him? He got him. He got him, and that's going to do it here. Top of the 7th. And still 4-4. Back to the top of the order here for the bottom of the 7th inning, of course, in this 7-inning max game. Just for the last one at the top of the 7th, the line across. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on, 1 Nova Scotia error. So that's how it sets up here for the bottom of the 7th. As ball 1 is taken by Avery. We'll see what happens here. If Nova Scotia can walk this thing off or if New Brunswick can escape with a tie. 1-0 is the count. Make that 2-0 now. Two 0 is in. That's going to be ripped there. And that's going to go in the left field for a base hit. And the potential walk-off winning run is on first base for Nova Scotia. Roy McDonald back up to the plate. And I think he knows the gravity of this situation here. The potential walk-off winning run for Nova Scotia is now on first base. McDonald to step into this box here. Working with Avery on first. Shows bunt. And he's going to get the strike there, and there's the steal to second there from Avery, and now the potential walk-off winning run is now in scoring position for Nova Scotia. 0-1's the count off the miss off the bunt there from McDonald. He might be showing bunt again here, solely to get Avery to third here. Of course, still no outs here. Bottom 7 in this 7-inning max game. Shows bunt again. That's going to be the ball there. 1-1. Avery leads off second. McDonald shows bunt again. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike, and now Avery going to try and steal third here, and they got him at third. One away. One and two on the counter. McDonald is Avery gets picked off on the steal attempt at third. Reset things here as here comes the pitch. Ball. 2-2. And then dirt 3 and a full count. That one's going to be fouled off there by Roy McDowell, and that keeps his at-bat alive here. And that one's going to be roped there to second. Kind of booted there, but they still get the playoff in time. 2 away. Looks like it's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan McDonald's going to be coming in to hit here.
Now batting for Nova Scotia, number 16, Ryan McDonald.
And it is going to be Ryan McDonald to slot into the 3-hole here. That one's going to be chased out there, foul. 0-1. Nova Scotia down to their last 2 strikes here. Check that, their last strike, 0-2 the count. Nova Scotia's been undefeated thus far, winning their first 2 games. That could all come to an end right here. New Brunswick saying to do it again. Let's see if they do indeed do it again. Short little grounder. Oh, it's going to be a close one. Close one here. But they get it as New Brunswick gets that one. And that's going to do it for this one here as this one ends in a 4-4 tie. Well, that's going to do it for our first game of our coverage today, and we'll be back for the second one soon, and we'll see you back for that one. Thanks for watching this one.